What up, guys? ZTK Reptiles here. This is Brian. This is Chris, my girl. I'm gonna talk about a few things today. A lot of it, some of it's gonna be about this girl right here. She's super pastel. I've had her since she was my first snake, of my first six. If you were to look on my like on my social media, on my ZTK Reptiles page on Facebook, she's one of the six that's on that first page. But she's I've had a lot of issues out of her. She's got like I don't know if she knocked a tooth out or what, but she's had a mouth infection for the longest time, and I've took her to the vet. There's videos actually on YouTube where I took her to the vet. I've put on antibiotics. It started healing, didn't work. It came back. And I think it's because she's had a tooth, it's just got knocked out or whatever. So we've been working with her. Been, just using what we got here is some distilled water. And I spent a good bit of money. I've spent $40 on like some antibiotics, and that didn't work. I spent and the trips to the vet, it didn't work. And so I talked to my guy that's a rat breeder, and he also deals with tegus, and he deals with snakes, and he's got a good bit, I would say a good 20 years on me when it comes to experience in the reptile world. His name's Scott, and he actually breeds tegus. He actually builds snake enclosures, and he's got tegus and crested geckos, and he breeds rats, and he's just a real rounded guy when it comes to reptiles. But he hooked me up with this right here, which is for mouth rot and for mouth infections in reptiles. It's an enzyme, and I've been using it. And let me see if I can look. This poor girl, she's been through. I'm gonna just be honest. She's been through hell. I think she's pretty much got, if you could say a snake could have PTSD, she's got it now, because of how many times we've had to like hold her by her head, and she's so like timid now where I even point at her, she just goes crazy. She don't even like her head being touched. But I'll try to show you her head where her mouth is. If you can, let me see if I can show you. Let me, if she'll let me. I don't want to stress her out. I'm going to have to hold her in a little bit, and Chris is going to have to help me. It's not going to be fun. Let's see right there. But because we're going to have to first I'm going to just rinse her mouth out with distilled water. And then the next thing we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to put the enzyme in her mouth, and then I'm going to have to let it sit for it's 2 to 3 minutes. I've been going a little bit longer than that, just to try to give it a little bit more effect. And you have to actually, what she's doing right now, if you can see, she's warming it up to getting it warmed up to more like a room temperature, so the enzyme will actually activate. And then once you put it in her mouth, you got to put the enzyme back in the refrigerator to keep it kind of isolated and keep it cooled off, and so it don't deteriorate. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. So if you want to put that down. So this is not comfortable for her. It's not comfortable for me, because I hate to put her through this, because I know she has been under so much stress. She actually, like, I've been through so much with her. Like, she actually has not eaten in 6 to 8 months. And it's all because of her mouth. And I've literally, this is like one of my last options to do to try to get her fixed. Like, I've exhausted so much. I've tried iodine, guys. I've seen people use peroxide. So I'm just doing the enzyme. This will be her 4th treatment of enzyme. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. If y'all would have seen her, I didn't take videos of her before, like before her first treatment, which Scott, he actually, I took her there. I took her to his house, and he showed me how to give it to her and how to do the enzyme in her mouth and everything. And so he showed me my first time. And then we've been doing it ever since then. And her mouth has actually drastically changed from then. Like, it's so much better than it was. But I'm just hoping that it gets completely healed and I can get her to eat sometime, somehow, some way. Because I just don't want her to die. And I know she's starving. And a lot of y'all think, like, a lot of people could look at her and they could think that she looks like, she looks like she's got plenty of weight on her. But this snake should be, to me, she should be at least 2 to 3 times the size she is, because I've gotten a super pastel female that's as old as her, and she's 2 to 3 times her size. So let's do this. I'm gonna quit talking about it, and we're just gonna rinse her mouth out with the distilled water first, and then after that we're gonna do a little unhook. Let me unscrew the enzyme. So this is the fun part. I will let her hold it for a second. I'm gonna unscrew this enzyme because I know I hate doing this to her, and she hates it as well. Let me see. Where's her head? Oh boy, oh boy. I know, girl. I know this sucks. We're trying to be as gentle as we can, just so you know. And as she jerks, I try to let her jerk a little bit, but I want her to loosen up so I can rinse her mouth out. And it's just about being patient. And I try to be as patient as I can be with her. And I try to see what I'm doing as well. Because I don't want to, of course I don't want to drown her, but I want to rinse her mouth out with distilled water, not just regular water. And she hates it, of course, because she feels like you're trying to hurt her. And then after that, let me let her calm down a minute. Okay, girl, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. I know this is stressful. Yes, I know. Okay. Easy. Come on. And then we're going to take the enzyme. Especially in the spot where it's at. All right. And then what I do is I let her head go because it's stressful enough already as it is. So, and then now I'll have to hold her. I need a timer. We set the time. I'm going to have her set the time on the microwave. Do it. Just go ahead and do it for 5 minutes. And we're just going to let it sit in her mouth. I really don't want her ingesting it, but somehow they still want to, you know, they move in her mouth around and she ingests it a little bit. But I try to hold her down to keep her from ingesting too much of it. Because I really don't know, like, if it's safe for her to ingest it. I just know it's to try to get all the bacteria out of her mouth and eat away at it. And then you have to rinse her mouth back out with the sterilized or the distilled water. And then once that's over, I put her back in her bin and I let her be because I know it's a really stressful time for her to deal with this. But so I just sit here and hold her for a few minutes. So what are you doing? Get over here. Sit with me. I'm making my girlfriend sit with me. Okay. Try to get her in these videos with me. So, but anyways, so while she's waiting, we want to talk about something fun. We went on a little date just a little while ago, and after she got off of work, and I took her. We went to Olive Garden, and then we went. And I know a lot of people were going to watch it, and so we went and watched Deadpool 2, and I have to say that it was very good. I loved it. It was funny. I laughed the whole time, just about. It was literally really funny. Are you about to sneeze? No. It was literally so funny. And if you haven't seen it yet, you should watch it. It was like really good. I laughed all the way through the movie, like even with a little bit. I'm not gonna tell you anything. I'm just gonna tell you it's funny. I'm just gonna tell you you'll laugh a lot. I don't want to spoil any. I don't want to give anybody anything away or spoil the movie for anybody because I know how that is. And then you're gonna get upset at me, and then you're gonna give me bad comments because I spoiled the movie for you. But just go watch it. It's a great movie. Take your girl out. Take your friend. Go out with your friend. Boxing Ball, if you ain't went, take your son out. Take your girl out, man. Y'all go watch that movie. Mad Bio, y'all need to watch that movie. It's really funny. It's great. It was really, really comical. It was, we watched Avengers Infinity War the week before on the way back from when we went to Alligator Landing that same day. And then on the way back, we was almost home. We said, hey, you want to watch a movie before we get home? We can end this little 1.5 day, or pretty much 2-day trip with a bang. And we can just watch Infinity War. So we went and watched Infinity War, and if I had to categorize the two, and if I say which one's better, I would say Deadpool's better, only because I mean I know that, you know, I just like, it's funny, she laughed at me when I said this, but he just makes killing people funny. He just makes killing fun, and he just makes it fun, and he makes it funny, and he makes. I know that there shouldn't be fun and humor in death or in killing, but it's just. I mean, it's just a movie, and it's what you take away with it. You can. Like some people like, oh, you don't have no soul, or oh, blah 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 this or blah 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 that. I mean, it's just, to me, it's humor. Some of it's crude humor, some of it's dark humor, but it's still really funny, and it's still like it's just a fun time. I mean, I wouldn't suggest taking little kids to it. Definitely not. Don't take little kids to see that movie. Like you don't want to corrupt their brain and think it's okay to kill people. But I mean, if you're old enough to be able to handle it and grown enough to be able to handle it, yeah. I mean, I could think my daughters. I got a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old. I'm pretty sure they're old enough to handle that. I mean, they know that it's not real. They know that it's fantasy and it's fictitious, and like that stuff. You shouldn't go out and chop people's heads off or anything else. So that's just something. I just think that some people, they get a little bit overboard when they watch movies, or some people get a little bit too, they make it too serious. It's just a movie. It's just you're just there to have a good time and there to enjoy time with family or time with whoever you're with, and and just to lighten up a little bit. Some people, they're just too wound tight about everything, and sometimes you just need to let go and lighten up. I mean, and just realize that you just got to live, and what do they say? YOLO. You just got to have a good time, man. Just live, and we're all here to live and learn and try to enjoy life, and that's just what I think. Just go watch the movie, enjoy your time with your family or whoever you go with, and then laugh your butt off, and then just enjoy it. And as soon as this timer goes off, we're gonna rinse her mouth out, and I know she's probably ready to get that stuff out of her mouth. And then tomorrow I'm kind of like doing double things, but what I'll do tomorrow, because yesterday I put peroxide in her mouth, and then just to try to get out any kind of infection. Well, there goes the beeper right now. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use the distilled water, and I'll probably do it twice. But what I'm going to do now is, Chris, I have to help me hold her again. But I'm using this distilled water to rinse all that enzyme and stuff out of her mouth, because you're not supposed to leave it in there. So we're going to do that now. And she's going to hate me for it again. But hopefully, within the next couple weeks, I'm hoping that this will do the trick, because I don't know what else to do with her. So, like again, and if you see that stuff that, I don't know if you can see it. See that stuff hanging off? We're getting it out of her mouth right now. As you can see, don't let go, dog. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't think she forgives me, though. Oh, now it's all on my hand. Let's look. So if you can see, I know it looks nasty, but it's just that enzyme. I'm rinsing it out of her mouth. Now it's on Chris's hand. I think I need to do it one more time, guys. I just want to make her better. I just want her to be better. I know that it looks horrible, and some people will think we're being cruel, or we're forcing her. But I mean, she doesn't know. I mean, she can't heal herself. I mean, and I know some animals, they can heal in time on their own, but sometimes you got to take some measures into your own hands, and you got to do something. I mean, if you really care about your animal, if you really care about the hobby, if you really care about your collection. I know some people don't like that word collection, but maybe we should, like, to me, it's my collection. I love them all. I love all my snakes, and they're my collection. They're our collection. But I mean, she come in on this like when I had a lot of snakes already. So she's just now starting to get used to being around them a lot more. And I told her, I said, there's something I hadn't done for you yet. And I said, I need to initiate you into this pack that we're in. And I said, so I need to buy you your own first snake. And so that's something y'all can comment below on what do you think I should get Chris for her first snake. I'm definitely probably will get her a ball python because they're a lot easier to manage and she really likes them. But I was thinking something dark, something I don't know. I don't know. Something maybe even I don't know. I've never thought about getting a carpet python, but something that's for her. She likes darker, and I mean, it's got to be, you know, where she can handle it a little bit. I mean, she's not like, hey, I want to handle it every day, because she knows just like I know, you can't hold them every day, you can't mess with them every day, but it's just something like something different, and then something for her, something that says, you know, this is, you know, you're in here, you're with me, we're together. And she already calls me her soulmate, and we call each other soulmates. We call each other, you know, we're like our best friend. We're always there for each other when nobody else is there. Like, we are each other's back. We got each other's back. Like, she supports me, I support her. We look after each other. Like, and so I've got to initiate her into this somehow, some way. So you guys let me know, you know, comment below, subscribe and like to our channel, tell your friends. And then, you know, of course, we got a lot of stuff going on. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, especially Facebook. I do a lot. Like, if you want to talk to me on Facebook, if you're interested in getting any ball pythons or anything like that, I do have some that are available actually right now. Just let me know. But let me rinse her mouth out because I need to put her away. One more time. I know this is driving you crazy, but thanks for being nice. Let me get all that out. Okay. All right, so we're done with her. Chris, you want to put her away? So Chris is going to put her away for me. Appreciate everything, guys. I thank y'all. I hope y'all have a great day, great night. We're going to have a great rest of the night. I don't know. What do you think we should do the rest of the night?
Watch Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Man, why? She likes Harry Potter. She loves Harry Potter.
Finish the second movie.
I haven't finished the second movie. Like, I promised her I would watch Harry Potter with her, and I haven't even finished the second movie because, and I even kind of fell asleep during the first movie like 3 times. But I have an idea. Like, so what do you think about us making some of those peach bellinis that we got from Myrtle Beach at the wine place? I think that's a good idea. I think that'd be a great way to finish this night off that we've already had. And it's been great. So y'all have a great night. Y'all do something great. Enjoy your night. Watch a great movie. Go tomorrow. Watch a great movie if you're off of work. Do something awesome. Let me know how y'all are doing. And just keep me updated. Y'all have a good one.